Welcome back on the program. Good morning, Abuja. It's still your program, the program you enjoy to watch on the NTA, Africa's largest TV, particularly on NTA Abuja Channel 5, the Unity station. And our conversation has centered around Nigeria's inauguration and the potentials for all the various sectors of this country in the new dispensation of leadership that is about to be sworn in, and talking about how great the potentials of this country is. Today on the program, we intend to celebrate another first for Nigeria. We're talking about the personality of Moses Amir Benomo. You're welcome on the program, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're a name, a very big name that people know as far as carpentry is concerned, because so many of the things you do are first to you, and Nigeria takes the glory.
True.
Yes. So, but first, let's start with you. When we see you, we're expecting this is the boss across all that. And here you are. You prefer to be associated with carpentry.
Yeah.
This makes it something else. What's driving it?
Well, to start with, as I always say when I get the opportunity to speak about myself, I talk about what I'm driven by. I'm driven by the passion to create, and I've dabbled into different sectors of creativity. But to be honest, when it comes to carpentry and wood production, not dear now my talent just did. And I believe that that is my true identity. And I stand by it, I'm proud of it, and I wear it like an armor anywhere I am around the world. When you talk to me first, I'm a carpenter. My name is Moses Abinamo. The title comes before the name. So it's something I'm really proud of. It's something I'm passionate about. It's something I intend to do for the rest of my life.
Now let's come back to another angle of what you do.
Yeah.
And that is the celebrity carpenter.
Yeah.
In fact, I like that that title. It brings the acronym CNC to the head. The celebrity carpenter.
Yeah.
That is one name that we call you, that we all know you by.
Yes.
And let's look at that.
Yeah.
You bear this name for a reason. Let me ask, what's the reason first before I ask my next question?
Well, first of all,
Yes.
I did not give myself that name.
Okay.
First of all, it wasn't my idea at all. Let me tell you how it started. So from 2018, 2016, first of all, I worked for Dr. Wadanisa Hospital, and then his wonderful wife had advised me then, because I was just starting, that you need to get a proper structure, get accountants, get managers, that you got a good thing running. Thank her, God bless her soul for giving me that advice. And I had all these people together, and I also had a marketing department.
Oh, wonderful.
So the marketing department I had back then were just, I don't know what to call those guys. They will go on marketing, they will just, after they collect money, they will crossroad, go do one or two. Come back in a whole year. The turnover from that department was just 50,000 naira.
Wonderful.
And I knew that I didn't have the structure to monitor those guys. I didn't have what it takes to. So I needed to look for a new age marketing that would help portray this brand, because I was doing cool stuff back then, but I wasn't known. So in 2018, I went on the internet and I started making video. But on the video, there was something that wasn't real. I would put on my fake medicated glasses, put on my tie, be gentle, and I'll be talking one-on-one. But really, that isn't me.
Yeah.
I told you I dabble in creativity.
Yeah.
I've done music, I've done fashion. Where do you really Moses day? For secondary school, my nickname is Flex. Where Flex is? So I had all these things. So one day I met somebody, and she's like, "What you do?" So I'm a carpenter. She said, "Which kind of carpenter?" I said, "I do this, I do that." I said, "Are you sure? You're a furniture maker?" I said, "No, I'm a carpenter." I said, "Things like this now, safe." Because I gave her a lift. I said, "Things like this now, I'm going to that supermarket. I want to go and buy dye and dye my hair. I'll begin to dress as I'm supposed to dress casually, begin to free myself, don't put pressure on myself. And if God help me, when I hammer, I'll buy a sports car." So I would just be, you know, showcasing my work freely from my heart, show the true passion and everything. Then she look at me, then you become a celebrity carpenter. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So when I started doing all these things, started making the funny videos, because I'll make videos, I'm like, whoa, this is nice. This is your boy, celebrity carpenter. And everybody was resonating to it. Even those who didn't want to buy my product, they just liked the video. It was like fun, it was comedy. You know, I remember last year when I made one video, and I was like, clear road for the celebrity carpenter, everything. I had people like Bovi, people like Shafu Bello come and comment, and like, this boy, you're crazy too much, but keep pushing and everything. So it was a fun thing, and then it stuck. And then now everybody, celebrity carpenter everywhere. And then, so, my brother, so this year.
Wow. Now let's come down to your work.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's look at your work. What stands you out as far as your work is concerned?
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
There are different styles of carpentry and furniture production. There's the minimalism and maximalism. For me as a person, I'm a maximalist, yeah? And as of the time when I'm maximalism, when you're making maximalistic designs, the chances of you failing is almost 90%. And then you want to put this, you want to put this, you want to put everything just look too much.
Yes.
Yeah, too much, you know, so it only takes someone who has the confidence. I was really, really confident about what I wanted to do. So I wanted to make a door. I wanted it to have an extra crown molding of 25 cm. I wanted to have the standard among the guilds groups around the world. You see them talk about their crown molding for their doors, and it's 7 steps. The first crown molding I made was 11 steps. And last year I improved it to 12 steps. I just came back from America and I made a template while I was on my vacation, and I made 11 step, and I've been launching it next year. So I was able to be confident enough to express my original designs. And when you're confident enough to express originality, the first thing you meet is criticism. Maybe so they do it. No, lie. You go pay the money back. Oh, this client's going to arrest you. You get my point? So I was confident enough to take that risk. I was confident enough to be original. And because of the originality and the creativity I've put into my work, it has stood us out. Then one other very, very big secret was finishing. I remember during the days of melamines, the days of MDF and HDF, when we need to use our circular saw to cut. Circular saw, the ton per minute is not that high because we actually can afford the big machines. So the tendency of the board cracking up is there. But every of my employee knew that I could spend 5 hours with razor and gum peeling off the first skin on the melamine board just to patch up those little cracks. I pay so much attention to finishing, so much attention to detailing. So if you look at my work and you don't agree with my maximalistic design, but there's one thing that always captures your heart, but the thing need to, you get angry.
Yes, sir.
So then I say, okay, I don't want to, I don't have for me like this simple, just give me the neatness. So either way, I wasn't losing out of business. But that maximalistic design stood me out from everybody who was just trying to be careful not to do something that everybody say it was off character. And with that, our crown molding is not in any design guild in the world. It is original to us. It's a Nigerian product. It's our product. Our designs, our corniche, our 5-step corniche is original to us. It's designed to us. And these products are born out of the confidence, risks, and creativity that we as a company possess. Thanks to my, what do I call her? Idisha Gragra.
Well, it's a good one, particularly, especially with the way carpentry has been projected from time immemorial. I remember back then when I was growing up way younger, you would hear things like, if you fail as I'll put you for carpenter work. So you understand? So it was something I was dreading by all means. Like, okay, this is for failure. I don't want to go there. But now seeing someone like you projecting this trade, this profession, so passionately, with all the swag and all the raspberry, it now makes it something that one
wants to try.
You understand? So now let me share your thoughts as to arranging the stereotype that the carpentry profession is not a failed profession, but rather with the amount of work you've put in, setting up a school, an institute, having this business that is known for your very, very creative, maximalist designs,
Yes.
and all the other things you're achieving with
Yeah.
this. Let's speak to the younger ones.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Okay, the truth is that growing up, I was a little mischief, and then that threat your dad was that threat you had. I had that threat like every other day. We will send you go mechanical shop, you go learn work. We will send you go learn carpentry and everything. So we had all that, and honestly, I never imagined I was going to be a carpenter. You know, I remember I studied chemistry. I remember I have a master's in chemistry. I know all that. But honestly, when I saw people like Roberto Provasi, I saw people like Emilio Guerini, you need to see these men. These are fresh millionaires and billionaires, white men that are carpenters. You understand?
Yes.
These are men that doors open for them because they're like, oh, he's a carpenter. I was in China in 2015, and then there was a gallery where they were showing up. There was an exhibition, and there was a big picture of this very neat-looking suit-wearing Italian man. And they're like, that is the designer, that's a carpenter. His title was carpenter, designer, like that, like that, like that. So, firsthand, I have seen people of pedigree that are carpenters. Then secondly, again, there's an advice I had as a kid. They said there's dignity in labor. But my statement is that no matter whatever you become, bro, you're good to go. As long as you're honest, as long as you're putting in the work, as long as you're inspiring the next generation after you, you're good to go. So being a carpenter, which was once considered a low-level job, and we're doing this, we're inspiring people worldwide, not just Nigeria, I think we have break that stereotype. And we'll continue to break that stereotype and continue to inspire more people.
It's been a pleasure having you on the program,
Pleasure's all
Moses.
mine.
We look forward to continue this conversation because there's a lot you're doing that we've not even touched on.
True.
But hopefully we invite you back to the studio
I'll be very
someday
happy.
soon.
I'll be very happy to come back here again. MTA, I think MTA was the first station ever to take me up.
Wow.
2007, AM Express Kaduna.
Wonderful.
2009, NTA Maiduguri.
Wonderful.
So MTA is like my home, and I'm happy to be here. I always want to be here.
Yes.
I know they turned that NTA interview. Anytime they call me.
No worries. NTA is yours, is his, is mine, is for all of us. And what we do here is stand by each other, support each other. That is the concept of our television experience as we dish it out. So we'll go on a short break, and that is our money saving tips. When we come back, the program continues. Please stay with us.